Well, my good friends at Outdoor World and Yamaha at Blue Pearl Marina, 10 to 20% off selected items. Check it out. And of course, Motor World having their hot summer car show on the 16th. That's not this Saturday, it's a week from Saturday, so don't miss that. And General Auto on Well Road has a new shipment of all kinds of parts and stuff in as well. So you don't want to miss any of that. Of course, what is today? Thursday, Pineapple Pete, lunch specials. Shrimp, crab, and spinach gratin served with rice and a salad, or grilled 8-ounce steak topped with feta cheese sauce and bacon, garlic mashed potatoes and a salad. Pineapple Pete lunch specials, always good stuff happening there. Busy morning so far. This morning, say hello to Martha from Out and About.
Hi, hi, hi.
Hey.
It's true. It's Thursday. I'm here.
And yet, 3 croissants later.
Thirsty Thursday.
Three-
Sucking back the croissants.
Is that what it is? I'm not going anywhere near this. It's only going to go downhill from here.
Washing it down with a nice cup of coffee.
Little Dunkin' Donuts coffee and croissants this morning, courtesy of Le Sucrier. So thank you guys.
Well, it's a beautiful day out there today,
It sure
right?
is. It sure is. It sure is. And hey, I'm looking at the cover.
Oh, yeah.
I recognize that mug.
How do you know him?
Who doesn't know Ziggy Chang? Ziggy Chang used to have a segment on the radio show. Every morning he would call and tell me the Pineapple Pete lunch specials.
Okay,
When he
yeah.
worked at Pineapple, and he's the voice of Pineapple Pete.
I love
forever.
that. I love that ad that he does.
That's
yeah.
There's a couple
It
versions
just
of it.
like jingles in my head all the time, even if I'm not hearing it. As soon
Do you
as
know
I
the
turn it
words?
on the radio.
Do you know the words?
Pineapple Pete. I don't know.
We should. Ziggy, are
I
you
l-
listed? Happy. When's his birthday?
It's somewhere this weekend, so he's inviting everybody down to Simpson Bay Pool. And then he said, but, it's his birthday. He'll be working. He can't drink. But if you want to leave him cash envelopes, that's cool because he can go drinking later. He posted
Oh.
something like that. And he
Oh.
already posted a picture of the cover page, and it's already got
Wow.
about 20 comments buzzing around on Facebook. So
Everybody knows Ziggy.
it's a little island celebrity bartender. But, that's because he does go above and beyond. Like you said, he got involved with the radio.
Well, he so Ziggy was classically trained by Pineapple Pete himself on the whole notion of what it means, what customer service and service
Okay,
means,
yeah.
and he just gets it. He always has, and he's a good guy, good
Yeah.
friend.
Well, and he's a good example because if you actually really get it, all of a sudden you can become basically an island celebrity. And then instead of going to work, he's probably excited to go to work every day because he loves interacting with the customers.
yeah,
They all
Ziggy
love
has a good-
him.
Ziggy
It's
has
almost
a
like a
good-
party every day in his
Z-
life, I think.
Ziggy has a good time wherever Ziggy is. He has a good time. What else is going on in Out and About this week?
Well,
I didn't look at the pictures. Is there anything I should know about?
well, in terms of the pictures, there was also this. There was like a Jamaican event. There was like a Jamaican holiday that was celebrated that was covered by photographers.
That's cool.
And we have some musicians over there performing on Sunday at Rendezvous Lounge, which is always fabulous. We always make
keep
sure
flipping. Keep flipping.
splashing some tourists.
I want to see the pictures.
Oh yeah, there was just 2 pic pages because we have that big spread, and that's about it. So there's
Come on,
there's not
there's
3
pictures.
pictures. No.
Oh, okay.
Usually I do 3, but didn't have space this time.
So what's happening
Nice
this
little
week?
article about pineapple peepee and
The head,
best
the
sports
head,
bar.
the head pineapple, the head
Yeah.
pineapple.
Get the head pineapple in there.
He's you pinned him down to get the picture. Or-
Claudette got it. Claudette got it. Yeah.
That's tough to do.
It is the #1 sports bar, so I put it on the sports page in case you wanted to go. There's all sorts of soccer happening.
So the funny thing about the head pineapple himself, for years I've been trying to get him on the radio, and he won't do it. He's I think he's afraid. I don't know. I don't Pierre. The head pineapple himself will not come on the air. So one morning, I happened to be doing the morning show live from the country club over at PDP, and he was on the treadmill.
Oh boy.
So I just walked in and got him while he was on the
Oh,
treadmill. I thought he was
boy.
going to kill me.
If I'm on the treadmill, probably please don't put me on the air.
Well, I didn't do it. I didn't do it on video, just
Okay.
audio.
Yeah.
And I figured he couldn't run away.
You had to catch him somehow. Yeah.
Mm.
But
And that was a long time ago. Pierre, why don't you come to the radio? I'll make you coffee in the morning.
well, it's funny
Now,
because if you think about it, every day he's there greeting guests, talking to people. So it's the same type of thing. And you asked me when is Claudette, a photographer who goes out every night talking to people, taking pictures. She's kind of the same. She doesn't want to come in. Not everybody's us.
Claudette, my feelings are incredibly hurt.
But it could also be that, it's Thursday. And,
She doesn't love
she
me.
likes to maybe go out on Wednesday night. So maybe 10 a.m. on a Thursday is early for people that have to do the whole nightlife stretch, too.
No way.
Anyways, we got some oddball things happening this weekend.
Oddball.
Well, I just, there's this thing called the Amare Festival, which is happening at Mimosa Lounge on Saturday, and then Cataluta on another day, Sunday, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it's a various bunch of DJs.
Mm-hmm. That's fun.
Yeah. And then I also found that the West Indies shopping mall over there in Marigot is having a big sale from
A big sale.
Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, I think.
You're going shopping?
Shopping,
Or
yeah.
you're going to go shopping for
Well,
the big
it's French side, so it might be like 70% off. But by the time it's French side and 75% off, you could get a bathing suit maybe for like $150 or something.
You could just do no bathing suit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Depends
I
where
mean,
you go to
most
the
French people don't even wear tops, so.
beach. Depends on where you go to the beach.
Yeah.
There you go. And what else is happening?
Well, something to look forward to too. It's not quote unquote weekend, but it counts as weekend in our out and about spread because we're Thursday to Thursday.
Mhm.
Is that event that's happening next Tuesday?
Oh,
Which
for
is-
Shabbat, the fundraiser.
Yes, that has
Right.
so many musicians showing
Over at
up.
Essex and Beer. They're going to be, yeah, Ronnie was in yesterday. He'll be back in tomorrow to talk about it. And I told him to bring as many of the musicians as he can tomorrow in the 10 o'clock hour.
Oh, that's gonna be fun. I gotta tune in.
So we'll have to see who comes. It's an early time of the
Yeah.
day. 10 o'clock is early
On
for
a
Ronnie.
Friday
for
too.
Ronnie.
On a Friday, because a lot of them do perform on probably a Thursday, and have to perform on Friday night too.
Yeah.
And that's why this event is particularly on Tuesday, because when you're dealing with all sorts of musicians, their night off might be a Tuesday.
You never know. You never know. I think Ronnie's night off is Tuesday. That's how this happened. And he's kind of like the musical director, the band director, if you will.
Pretty incredible how many musicians are going to be turning up. I think it's going to start off with a DJ though at 5 o'clock.
Right.
A couple of DJs and then roll into. So it's going to go on for a long time.
Ronnie was telling me yesterday the benefit for Shabbat at SXM Beer in Colbay upstairs on Tuesday. The DJ will start at you said at
5. I think
5, and by 6:30 the bands should be
Okay,
the
that's
artists
good.
should start to perform, and we go from there. So that's should
Well,
be
it's just nice to see that these events that have such great musicians are also open to public. So that's cool. So then the other day I did see, got a message from Jimmy Coleman, and he's got a cool band coming in the future. Did you get that message?
No, I haven't done that. What's this one? Who's coming?
Man.
Who's coming?
It's not this weekend, so it's coming up. I got it on my phone, but it's kind of like it's like maybe like a 6 or 7 piece Latin band coming in from maybe another island. I have it here.
Open your phone.
I didn't dive into it, but on
Okay.
the flyer itself, it didn't say.
And where did they say where they're going to play at? Is it
Yeah,
gonna-
so he has the 2 venues.
Bamboo Beach and Bamboo House.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Salsa night with this band. That's actually from Puerto Rico, Orchestra Verison.
Don't know them.
But so basically, he's flying in this huge band from Puerto Rico
Cool.
to perform August 16th. So, like, what is that, next weekend?
Next Saturday.
And so 6 p.m. at Bamboo House
Mhm.
on, yep. Oh,
And-
wow, on that day until, but, and then the 17th at Bamboo Beach
Got
at
it.
4 p.m.
Awesome.
So this flyer didn't say whether, because sometimes he does ticketed, because he can do ticketed at both venues,
Mm.
because he has in the past. I said, hey, is it ticketed? It's open to public, so there's going to be quite a turnout at both
For
of
sure.
those locations.
That'll
yeah.
be awesome. And that's the 16th and 17th. So not this weekend, next weekend.
My girlfriend Jane from Harley Davidson, she saw him post it. She right away. She says, "I'm there." She goes to everything, and she is working on the November Bike Fest as we speak. But she's like basically looking for sponsors.
Anybody interested, reach out to Martha.
Yeah,
right on
sure.
About,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you'll connect them up.
The Harley Davidson it's a nice event that happens every year.
Cool.
And you have a lot of bikes that come in from surrounding islands. So you do have people that are staying in hotels. and they do, I believe, get T-shirts with sponsorship logos, and then they zing all around the island, and and nobody can miss the Harleys going around with all that noise. So it's pretty highly visible, you know, if you get involved with sponsoring.
That's good stuff. Always good stuff.
Nice to promote the local happenings.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt.
So check out Rendezvous Lounge. You got Alfredo there on Friday night,
That's always fun. And then, of course, Sunday Jazz Lunch,
which is
that-
awesome.
which is always a fun thing to do.
And it's not late, so you can be home in bed early and start your
I'm ready to
week.
go to work on Monday.
But then I thought that you were going to ask me if I went to August Monday. But
Did you go to August Monday?
no, I didn't. But the reason why I didn't go is because I actually had work. I had to. I also do the health and beauty edition,
Mhm.
and that has to be done on Monday to roll out Tuesday. So we had that edition come out. But I wanted to mention health and beauty to you because I had a
Because
really
I'm so healthy and beautiful.
Meh. Just kidding.
I need a bag over my head.
Because you had referred somebody for me to do. We don't call it the hot. We call it's a hot seat if you're in the out and about, but we call it the health seat. So I stuck somebody in the health seat that you had
Who-
recommended,
who
which
did I
is
recommend?
Adelina.
Oh, from Rotary, President of Rotary.
Yeah,
Oh, cool. She's gonna be so excited.
yeah. And we had a really good, a really great interview. Lots of details.
She has beautiful skin. Did you ever notice she has the most beautiful skin.
Well,
I adore her.
it was when we went to when I went to the port of St. Martin at her changeover,
Mhm.
where you changed from president you to her, and you handed over to her. But that beautiful blue dress,
I was
local, young, beautiful skin. I said, I need to get that picture of this woman who's
she has the most beautiful skin.
yeah.
That was such an emotional night for me. I don't know whether that was emotional, but it was the week later. That was emotional, but when I took the collar
Yeah.
off of me and put the collar on her, that was very emotional. My collar is now hung in
I
framed
saw
in
that.
my office.
I just saw it.
That was incredibly emotional, but when the actual she started July 1. So the week after that Wednesday after the big party at the port,
Yes.
the official changeover, was my last meeting chairing the Rotary Club
Okay.
of St. Martin. And when I rang the gavel for the last time to close the meeting, I started to cry. I was just shocked how emotional it was.
Wow.
That was my third time serving as president, 2 years consecutively,
Yeah.
and then one
I
back
mean,
15 to 16.
I would. We blink in 2 years, you'll probably be back in there. I mean, they
No,
need
no,
you
no.
or something.
This is why
you
the
need to get it to the next generation.
this is why the collar is framed,
Oh.
because I'm
Oh.
I've done it 3 years.
That's why it was emotional, because now you're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
three times the charm.
3 times a charm, and I hope that maybe there'll be another role for me
Yes.
further up the food chain in Rotary, maybe at the district level.
Oh,
see,
okay, cool.
We'll see what
Yeah.
happens down the road.
Shooting bigger and better. But I was
Oh.
thinking it could also be emotional for you in terms of handing over to her, because she also mentioned how the Rotarians really, once you're in, they really embrace you
Yeah.
and guide you. So she was kind of nervous to kind of get into that role and become this person who she is, but she had so much support from the fellow Rotarians such as you that really kind of trained her and,
Well,
and
you know what
molded her.
you know what it comes down to is that you join a club because you like the people in the club.
Mm.
Otherwise, you don't join that club, and Rotary is the same thing, the same way. And I think Adelina and I, first of all, just clicked. We spent a lot of time over the past, the 12 months prior, kind of training her and getting her ready for the role.
Yes,
And
exactly.
everybody is always nervous
Mhm.
because you don't know what you don't know
Yep.
until you start, right?
Yeah.
And then then you're like she's now a month and a half into it, and she's already got the
She's
hit
doing great. Yeah.
She's hit the ball is rolling, and she's already hit the ground running.
Yeah, I interviewed her, and all the answers are just kind of, she knows
Yeah.
all the right answers for everything. When we
Very
did,
proud of
and
her.
the funny thing is, we did talk about like a little off the record, because I was just saying, as a female, and how would you what would you say to other female youth on the island and stuff? And we kind of went off the record, but her and I talked about how a lot of times behind, say, U.S. presidents, that are successful U.S. presidents, there's usually a pretty amazing woman behind who is actually running the show.
It's funny how your microphone stopped working. Where did Martha go? We can't hear her anymore.
I'm just saying, the world needs women to,
So-
spin around her.
So, Adelina is doing a great job. I'm very proud of her. And her father is watching down, beaming from ear to ear, and very proud of her, too. So
Look forward to that. That would be in that'll be in the upcoming health
next
seat.
this week coming.
No, it's always every other week. So I had one this week, so it's in 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Very excited about that. Always a pleasure to see you, my dear.
Well, I just want everybody to remember that the weekend is now here, even though it's only 11 a.m. on Thursday.
10:39
Yeah.
on
don't
Thursday
don't
morning.
take your
We
job
call
too
this
serious.
we call
Cash out. Happy hour's coming.
Pre-Friday. Pre-Friday.
It's pre-Friday. Happy hour.
Little
is around.
Friday is all
You
day
could go
Thursday.
get a poke bowl of Pineapple Pete or whatever. However you want to start your weekend, you might as well just get it going. Check out the Out and About. Go pick it up, or you can also subscribe online. But if you pick it up, you'll have the whole spread of the whole weekend all the way through Tuesday. And again, that huge mega event with all those bands
For
on
Shaba.
that Tuesday, which is basically a fundraiser, right? That's why it's free to public.
Yeah, Shaba is recovering from a stroke, and this is to help. I mean, he was a taxi driver and a musician, so this kind of has put him, under the gun to, keep things rolling. So.
Yeah, just
But
like
but he's recovering quite well, so fingers crossed.
I just think it's so beautiful how many musicians are showing up, and I see this poster you have here, Omari Banks.
I understand he might come over too.
I see it in the lineup, so yeah,
Yeah, he's
hopefully.
coming over too, so
that
we
means
could-
it's some people say, oh, we're in low season. It's like, are we in low season where we're having a mega musician event right here? Nah,
love it.
there's
I
no
love it.
low season here. The
10:41.
water is warm.
10:41 right here in the Northeast Caribbean. Martha, we'll talk to you next week.
Okay, bye.
Ciao.